Welcome to the world of RACK Center.
Generally have a long day interspersed with focusing on client issues, focusing on what we do with our operational excellence and so on. I do travel quite a bit in Nigeria and also internationally because we're building an Africa brand anchored in Nigeria with global recognition.
Okay.
And what RACKCENTRE does is it provides data center colocation at scale, similar to what you'll find with the global brands like Equinix, Rackspace. Some people who know what these data centers. The data center in the industry in the world is actually quite large. It's quite significant because it underpins and powers a lot of what happens with the internet and with telcos and so on. Some choose to build their own data centers, or you can choose to collocate. Okay. With high quality colocation facilities, there really isn't any need for anybody to be building a data center because it takes time. It needs specific expertise to do it at quality level and actually soaks up significant amounts of capital. And if you're a bank, for instance, you're putting a lot of what is core capital that you require to invest in the front end of your business to shore up the capital base in a data center or something that is essential for the business, but a critical facility, but is a non-earning asset for that business. For us, it's our business, it's our bread and butter. We've received significant numbers of global awards in recognition of what we do. It's a key one is the Data Center Dynamics Awards, EMEA Data Center Dynamics Awards in the UK. We were the first African company, data center company, to be a finalist in 2014. In 2015, we were the first to be a winner in any category for any company from Africa. In 2016, we were a finalist, and we're unprecedented finalist in 3 consecutive years in 4 different categories. So it's some of the recognition of what we do. And therefore, we believe the trajectory we're creating here, that we will be seen as an example of, say, an Equinix Rackspace of Africa, delivering services at the same quality as anywhere else in the world. If you host data abroad, you've got the latency. Latency is the amount of delay you get when you're traversing many, many thousands of kilometers of connectivity from where you are to where your data is held. True. Or where you are to where your internet provider is resolving your request to where your data is held. Imagine all of that means that your own experience as a user of the information is distorted. That latency is those many, many milliseconds that actually have an impact. So if a broadcaster was hosted on a cloud service in the US, for instance, and most of your consumers are in Nigeria, where 180 million people and rising, then you've got significant customer experience issues. It's much more efficient to be hosted here. If you're a business that's hosted here, the interaction is instantaneous. You don't have that issue. So we've talked about the issues of security, as I've talked about, sovereign data to an extent, and also practicalities of performance. We have the capability now in RACKCENTRE to provide web hosting here. We host our own website in RACKCENTRE that we've brought back here to Nigeria from an international provider. The performance is instantaneous. So it's now possible for organizations and businesses in Nigeria to host their websites locally. Yeah, and you get the benefits of performance, and also, you're paying a local provider to deliver those services to you.
Welcome to the world of RACK Center.